Welcome to G3, Games, Gadgets, and Guests, an audio and video podcast from 702 Communications. I'm your host, Brian Cromit. It's game episode day. I've got my PlayStation controller here, and I've got the video game. We're going to be talking about Rainbow Six Siege today. I know that's been out for a while, but there's brand new DLC, which means there's 2 brand new characters I can run, and there's a brand new map to play. So we're going to bring that up. We're going to show you the new characters. We're going to do a little customizing, and then we're going to run through a scenario and see how long I live. So without further ado, let's check it out. So if we go up to the operator's screen here, you can see, if you're not familiar with this, we've got a couple different categories of players here. You've got attackers and defenders, and you're going to use those for different scenarios throughout the course of the game. You're going to have different maps, and you can play either straight out shoot 'em up terrorist hunt, or you've got defuse a bomb, or extract a hostage, or defend a hostage, or I forgot one, but it's in there. So and depending on whether it's an attack or defend mission, you're going to have different choices of different character loadouts. But like I say, we've got 2 brand new characters to look at today. So I'm going to start with my new attacker, whose name apparently is Buck. So we're going to go in, and I'm going to tweak his loadout just a little bit. I've got 2 choices here between an assault rifle and a marksman rifle. I've always got to put a scope on anything I've got, so I think the ACOG scope's a good choice for that. I don't really care about silencing it. I'm going to check out my recoil pattern. Nothing changes if I do anything with the suppressor or a flash hider or anything like that. I don't need a laser sight. Looks like I've got a fancy new elephant skin I could put on. That's what my friends and I call playing Barbies here. We're going to decorate our weapons and change our camo and stuff like that. So anyway, I went ahead and checked that out a little bit. Secondary weapon, I've only got 1 choice. I could put a sight on that. I could put a suppressor on that, but I'm not going to do any of those things. I'm going to make that gold. And then I've got either a stun grenade or a breaching charge. And I'll go with the... Well, that's a tough call, but I'm going to go with the stun grenade for that. So now he's all set to go. I'm going to take a look at the other one here quick. Looks like her name's Frost. She's a defender, and she's got either a 12 gauge pump action shotgun or a submachine gun. I'm not much of a shotgun guy in any of these games, so I'm going to see if I can do something with her submachine gun. Again, I'm going to put a sight on it, and I'll put a skin on it. And that's about it for that. And she's got either the little nitro cell IED or the deployable shield, and I'll use that. So there we go. I've just went through and customized my 2 new characters here. So I'm going to go up to play, and I'm going to now. So this is kind of a disclaimer. This game, if you've not played any of this game, it really is set up to play as a team. There is a lone wolf, is what it's called, to play single player. Really hard. This game really does work much better as a team. So I'm going to make a run here. I'm probably going to die horribly and quickly, but that's just kind of how this game's set up. So I'm going to go into terrorist hunt here, and it's loading me up a map. Oh, it's on the brand new map. So this is the yacht is brand new with the DLC to just now, and they're going to do new DLC quarterly with the season pass. And I better try out my new character here. So I'm going to select Buck, and it gives you one more chance to change your loadout if you want to do that. I'll go with the weapons I've got, and I don't care where I spawn because I've never seen this map, so I don't know. So let's have a look at the new map.
Locate the hostage.
All right, so this is actually a mission where I need to find and extract the hostage. So I need to find a way onto the boat. And I'm going to need to find a way to kill my way to the hostage. and then I'm going to need to take him and escort him or her to safety. So, I don't know. Alright, I'm just going to go up here. Hatch like this I could breach into if I had the appropriate device. Alright, so any and all these doors, so you can play all of this two ways. You can either charge in willy-nilly, or you've got this little drone that you can send out, little remote-controlled drone, and see if you see any bad guys or obstacles or anything you need to worry about when you're making an entrance into a place. This room's wide open, so I'm not going to bore you by carefully investigating the whole ship. Pick that drone back up, and let's go find ourselves a hostage. So we're on board here. Oh, and there was a bad guy there. Oh, there's a suicide bomber here. Oh, and there's all kinds of guys here. And the other suicide... There's generally two, and suicide bombers are tough for a number of reasons. They got a lot of armor, and if they get close enough to you, they'll blow themselves and you up. So, since they were all coming up from down here, I want to see if there isn't something down here I need to pay attention to. And there's that flashbang grenade. I thought maybe I caught him before he threw it. So any of these walls you can just smash down. Reinforced walls you can't. So again, the whole goal right here is for me to find the room that they got the hostage in. And I'm gonna guess I'm getting close. Whenever you got multiple enemies, you know you're still on the right track, right? So, I played a lot of the old Rainbow Six, Vegas 2. And this one's got some of... here I am. Almost dead. So, this one's got a lot of the cool stuff from the first one. There are some things that I miss that they didn't bring into this one. I used to be able to hide behind the doorway, and used to be able to do blind fire and do peeking around the corner and use a lot more cover than you can use here. In Siege, you can lean one way or the other out the doorway. It takes the place of those other things, but it took away the blind fire, and we missed that. So, yeah, I was just going to say, I don't have the volume up loud enough to hear that, really, but when you start getting close enough to these little IEDs here, there'll be a loud and fast beeping. And that was the end of my first run with my new character on the yacht. So you can see, that there's some challenge to it, and if I had some friends with me, it'd be easier. But that's just a little snippet of gameplay from Rainbow Six Siege on the new yacht map with the new unlockable operator, Buck. So I'm sure I'm going to be playing a lot more hours of that. And rest assured, I'll get through that map without dying here shortly. So. And that's it for our game segment. Thanks for watching me get slaughtered in Rainbow Six Siege here. I'm going to play that a lot more. I'm going to live. I guarantee I'm going to play that many more hours with my friends. So if you haven't checked it out yet, Rainbow Six Siege is a good game. It's good to have some friends around for it. And this is a game where the season pass, I think you can justify because they're coming out, like I say, with the two operators that came out with today and a map, and they're going to do that quarterly for the rest of the year. So we're going to have a bunch new players, a bunch of new maps, and I'm looking forward to all of it. So I hope you enjoyed the gaming episode of the podcast today. If you're enjoying the podcast, I hope you'll subscribe on either YouTube or SoundCloud or iTunes Store or wherever you get your podcasts. Love to see you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. We are also looking forward to the upcoming Games on the Plains event again, February 27th at the Prairie Den right here in Fargo. So we hope to see you there. And until next time, game on.